When the sun goes down, the visions come alive. Vision Cast Network After Dark, where they both thrive. Randomness and fun, where the talents dive. Into the night, our stories we contrive. Vision Cast Network After Dark, let's get real. In the night, our unguarded selves we reveal. Fun, talent, and randomness in the night seal. Vision Cast Network After Dark, the deal is sealed.
What's going on, VC Network people? There you go. I added a little bit of reverb at the end. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another great installment of the VisionCast Network podcast. I am JC. We have quite a small crew here tonight. We usually have our normal crew, but we'll get to that momentarily. But I have my awesome, amazing right-hand producer extraordinaire who does a really good job. And I say really good because she is amazing and we love V to infinity and we love her to infinity, which is a big 11 plus. Angela, what's going on, Angela?
Hey JC, what's going on? Hey everyone in VC land, what's up?
What's up? All right. Yep, we have Angela, the producer extraordinaire, and we're just super excited that y'all are here. And of course, we have Nightingale Nora. Hey, Nora.
Yeah, hello. How are you all? And hi everyone on VC land. Glad to hear you all tonight. And I hope you all missionaries and VC land folks will listen and enjoy the show. Thank you.
All right. And of course, we have our radio syndicator extraordinaire, the one that always puts us on the all new and really great super hit mix radio. Donald Brown is in the house. What's up, Donald?
Hey everybody, I'm here.
You are here, and that is super exciting to me that you have produced a wonderful, good AI program, which we will talk about because there has been a bonus episode that has been posted by Angela herself, and that is so amazing. So if you want to check out that bonus episode and you want to check out the app, we will figure out a way to get the app straight into your inboxes, the mailing list, I assume. And once that's sorted out, we will get that straight away. Either Donald will do it or Angela, whatever the case may be, so you guys can try it out. It's not a web browser, unfortunately. It's just a application.
It's a browser app.
Oh, it's a browser app. Yeah, browser app. Yeah,
it's an offline browser app that you use in your browser.
Yeah, it's offline. So, but in either case, we will get it to you one way or another. I'm sure we will have Angela or Donald figure it out, and you guys will be able to test it and send feedback and whatnot. So, but we'll get into that later. George, unfortunately, is not here with us tonight. Unfortunately, he is under the weather, allergies, and all that sort of stuff has been going around, and the weather is, I would say, pretty bad down there.
Yeah, they're projected to get some pretty bad storms.
That absolutely sucks, big time. So that's why we are going to give him some crap during the show. And we say that because for new listeners out there, don't be offended, or don't don't be mad at us, because we just have fun around here, and that's what we do on VisionCast or VC Network. If we have fun, then we say we do have a great time, and we do like to let loose and let our hair down and stuff like that. So if you hear, funny things going on and stuff like that, or are saying things that, you normally don't hear on any other podcast, then that is our doing. But we're not, calling you guys out or anything like that. We're just having a great time, and we're doing it in a fun way and all that. And that's why we say all
Yep.
kidding aside and all that. So don't be alarmed. And if you do want to skip those parts, you can. You can definitely skip those parts. And we're not the family-friendly edition anymore. We are now impromptu, unclean, uncensored, and both.
explicit.
We're both. Yeah, we're both. We're both. We do both.
Although
sides.
we didn't really curse last time, I don't think. Or if we did, it was very little.
It was a little, yeah. So if you intend to hear it, you can either skip over or lower the volume. That's in either case.
Most
But
people
anyway,
won't be offended by that. You just warn that it's not a kiddie show.
It's normal. Yeah, we're normal people. What do you can expect? All right, so, and our VP is not here, so I dare to say it. Dang you, Preston! No. In all seriousness, we love V, but hopefully you can come around later during the show if you don't have anything important to do apart from sticking with us like you usually do. Dang it.
I think he did say he was going to be late this week, didn't he? Didn't he say he was doing something this week? I don't remember exactly what.
I didn't hear any updates.
Or maybe that was, I don't know, maybe that was something different. For some reason, I thought he did say he was going to either be late or... Yeah, I don't remember. Something about convention.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah. That's probably. But in either case, we will definitely see him eventually. But he is a busy individual, posting episodes like our last one from last week and our bonus episode, which Angela did get a chance to record.
Yes, finally. And there's another one coming out soon. As soon as I get a couple other things taken care of for some clients, there'll be another one.
Yep, and I do have a bonus episode as well, but I am still waiting to hear back from the developers of the AI voice-powered app that I signed up for. Last I heard, they are fixing some last-minute bugs, but hopefully they will get the email out sooner or later, and then once it's all ready to go, then I will demonstrate the application as well as where you can go to sign up for the beta. And it's pretty darn interesting, and it's not like the Siri voice assistant, unlike Apple Intelligence, where some of the features that Apple announced has been delayed until iOS 19. Dang it, but that's okay. But still, this app is really cool, and you get to perform a web search, and you even get to ask it for certain actions, like if you want to have it click a button and stuff like that.
That's cool, JC, but did we finish introducing everyone?
Let me double check to make sure before I forget.
Because we don't want to leave anyone in the dust. That wouldn't be very nice.
Yeah, we introduced everybody so far.
Okay.
Me, you, Donald, and Nora for right now, for the time being. We did. So yeah, we did. So yay, at once I am not a bad doodle this time. So far.
So far,
right,
so good, but your performance is being watched, and I will fire your ass and take over as CEO. Oh, and there's our VP. He just joined.
There we go. There's our VP. And you have made it, so.
Yeah,
Well,
I will be
Preston
the
is
CEO, and you will be fired.
Oh, go ahead, Preston.
Guys, for the record, it was somewhat of a busy day. There was some storms. I was busy sending RCO out. And, well, I'm just here ready to enjoy the month of May, man. Oh, boy, where is time gone?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, I was wondering, I'm wait, was it this week that he said he was going to be absent, or was it later on? I couldn't remember which week you said you weren't going to be there because you were doing convention stuff.
Yeah, I couldn't recall either.
No, well, our convention planning meetings are always going to be the last Tuesday of the month.
Oh, wow.
Okay, well, this is the first Tuesday of the month. All right, so we're good.
Right. And then the second Tuesday is when I have one of my young adult church group fellowship and stuff. So I usually go to that. I'm not sure if I'm going this month yet, but just to make people
If
aware.
you do, then you're fired, and I'm new CEO. And we're firing JC as well because he's incompetent.
Hey.
Whoa.
And we're firing Old Fart George. Me and Phil are going to be CEO.
Old fart.
Well, at least George is more high tech.
He's more high maintenance, more high stress, and I can say whatever the hell I want about him because he's not here tonight.
Oh, damn.
Dang.
Holy crap.
Dang.
Wow.
All right, before we get kind of sidetracked, and we know we love to do randomness and stuff, before we get to that, does anyone have any announcements? I do, but I want to make sure if everybody else has
Yes, I have one.
All right,
Okay.
You want to go first?
Sure.
All right,
So-
I'll let you go first because you're awesome and you're an excellent producer.
Thanks, JC. Well, everyone, I wanted to let you all know that this is an inspiration from a friend of mine who recently changed her name to Phoenix, which I thought was really cool. I was really surprised at first. I'm like, well, Phoenix, is that a name people use nowadays? And in fact, it is. So, I'm going to be filing the paperwork soon. And I've decided, of course, I'm keeping Angela, and I'm going by Angela, because Angela is who I am. I earned that name. But my middle name is going to be Phoenix.
Oh, ooh. You know what? I met a friend at one of the karaoke spots I go to. Her name is actually Phoenix, and I thought it was cute. So,
Yep. So it'll be
Have at
Angela Phoenix James, because Phoenix is rising from the ashes. Angela is like a messenger or a guide, so yeah, it's really sweet meaning. So Angela Phoenix James, and then in my spiritual work, I would go by Phoenix when I'm doing spiritual stuff.
makes sense.
So if people heard it, then that's, yeah. But yeah, I'm Angela, aka Cloud 11, aka Phoenix.
You can call whatever you want. Just don't call late for DoorDash or dinner.
Exactly.
Congratulations on that name, and hopefully that name would fall into place once you get all the paperwork sorted
Yep.
out. So
Thank you.
on that. Yeah, so that's really interesting on that. All right, does anyone else have any announcement before I go to mine?
I want to let people know it's going to be coming up on Radio Passion Live this week if you're interested.
All right, go ahead. What's the announcement, Preston?
Well, actually, we got a busy docket. So we're going to be talking about, we're going to emphasize why your free radio is definitely better than SiriusXM. I mean, I'm still keeping my app because I'm borrowing a friend's account, and he said I can have it. But, we're going to encourage people to enjoy their free options. We're also going to talk about a quick station sale that I discovered. So I'm getting more Christian stations in my area coming soon. So my local K11 Incorporated, they're going to be adding more stations. So I'm going to talk about that in the news. We got some good air checks in Minot, North Dakota, and Southwest Florida, Port Charlotte to be specific. And we're going to find out if AI is cheating in general when you do imaging or commercials and stuff like that. I don't think it is, but you be the judge. So, show will be uploaded to your podcast feeds. Actually, if not already, it's going to be posted shortly, and it's going to be sent on internet radio this week. So be on the here out.
Yep, and RCL is our sister podcast to us, so we do appreciate them bringing the radio updates, and especially that darn dang good job AI intro that Angela, yours truly, has done, and it has been played on last week's episode for us, and the team at RCL absolutely loved it, and it kind of reminds me of the movie guys doing intro trailers to movies. I was very impressed when I heard it. I
Yes.
was like, "Whoa, that was that was really impressive. That was really amazing. Even the applause and everything was absolutely amazing, and it was right. It sounded like a real human speaking in front of you. That wasn't actually
Yeah,
too bad."
yeah, I liked it. It was a good script, and yeah, we're gonna be like interchanging things around. You know,
Yeah.
we're not focusing on the intro and outro. We're gonna be, you know, working on more stuff for like breaking news, maybe some special guests and stuff like that down the pipe. So yeah, this is great.
Yeah, we
And
yeah we had
folks, you may want to take note because we're going to be celebrating 13 years as an institution in July. And why we aren't copyright, I don't know why, but I'm sure we'll get there at some point.
Yep. And we do have a big anniversary for our podcast coming up on, I think, in June, I believe.
Yep. Um, so to give people a quick backstory, for those that are new, I could switch um, into the Visioncast feed on creators. But I did upload our first show the week of the 26th of June of 21, and I recorded our trailer a few days prior.
Yep. Yep. And we are still growing. We have a lot of content that we've uploaded, and trust me, there will be more bonus episodes to come in the not too distant future. So yes, there will be one from Angela, as she said. There will be one from her coming up. There also will be one from me momentarily. And speaking of which, are you done with yours, Preston?
Yeah,
Okay,
you're good to
I
go.
just wanted to. Okay, thank you. All right, so my announcement is something very special. Um, I would say it's kind of sad, but it's got a happy meaning to it. So, as you know, I was with my voice instructor, Miss Julia. Since I initially started with her, she is my voice instructor. Well, now I would say former because she recently got promoted to a job in Poughkeepsie, New York as a music teacher doing therapy. So I am super
Oh, that's
excited on
cool.
that. Yeah, so unfortunately, she has just left as of today. She just left. But the good news is we are now officially in contact. We just got our contact cards exchanged as of today. So now I will be able to keep in touch with her for future meetups if possible, or hangouts rather. And we're definitely going to share recordings, and if there's cover songs that will be played in future performance episodes, I'll be sure to send them to you guys, and you guys can play it on the VC Network podcast when we do our next performance episodes. So this is very exciting. Um, it's a new chapter for her. She's actually going to start working the end of May. So she is going to start working the end of May, which I am very excited for. And another announcement, which actually involves another book that a friend of mine from church is writing. And Angela, if you don't mind, I'm going to email you and the person that wrote the book offline to confirm availability for the interview on Tuesday if you are up for it and the rest of the team are up for it. I'm sure you guys, don't mind having another interview with this individual from the church, and she actually
Sounds good, JC.
yeah, she wrote
Yeah,
her
cool.
book. Yeah, she wrote her book called Beyond the Wheelchair, and she actually has a disability, and her name is Sawan Quinn. So big shout out goes to Sawan if you're catching this podcast for the first time. Um, we are the VC Network team, and we hope we get to have you on in a future episode talking about your book. And it's available. Actually, it's available now everywhere. It's on Amazon. It's on the Kindle app. I don't know if it's on Bookshare or any resources like that, but I'm sure it can be. But it is on Amazon. So if you order on Amazon, you can get that book, and it's called Beyond the Wheelchair, and it's about Sawan's life living as a disabled individual and how the Lord saved her life and what she has done in the past and what she is doing now, and it just gives a glimpse, a dialogue of her journey. So I have not spoken to her yet. I'm going to email both you and Angela to conduct the availability time, and once we have that set, we will let you know when the interview has been set. And this is very amazing, and this is the second interview that for a book that has been published. This is the second interview in the book book series, a series of books that people has released, and this is the second book that someone has actually released. Because we interviewed Abby, now we're interviewing or soon to be interviewing Sawan. So be sure to stick around for that. We will let you know when our interview date has been set for, and it's going to be pretty much amazing. So Sawan, if you're listening, we are so looking forward to having you on board on the VC crew, and hopefully, if you have anything to add or anything like that, our contact info will be in the email, so if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us. We'll be happy to answer any questions you have on the availability, the scheduling, and things like that. So once we get that set up, we'll let you guys know. And that's about it for now. So my new instructor is going to be next week. It's going to be Miss Bianca. So Miss Bianca is now going to be my new voice instructor, replacing Miss Julia. And updates will be sent on a frequent basis, letting her know how things are going with the new instructor, and recordings and stuff will be sent over. And it's going to be awesome. So I'm starting a new chapter with a new voice teacher next week, and hopefully it's going to be a lot more entertaining. And
what happened with Miss Julia?
She got promoted to a new job. She left, and she's still a music instructor, but she is now doing instructing for therapy. She's doing music therapy now. So she is doing
cool.
therapy. Yeah, she's doing therapy in Poughkeepsie, New York. She's still in the New York area, but she is up in the Poughkeepsie area. So as I said, we did exchange contact information, and we did exchange info. So there will be an interview with her in the not too distant future. So that will possibly be in the not too distant future. She's really nice. She's a good music instructor. She's taught me since the first time I started with her, and not only that, but she, as a gift, she gave me a stress ball shaped like a star, and also
I love those things.
Yeah, she gave me a card with a special message that says "You are awesome," and if you feel stress, use that little ball to help you relieve your stress. And I'm like, oh, that's so nice. That's a little
Yes,
gift.
those come in handy.
Yeah.
When I was working remotely for Inspirit Tech a few years ago, they sent us gifts, and I got a stress ball too, but mine was shaped like a regular, like little ball.
Oh. Yeah.
I still have it
so
here somewhere.
I have it. I have the ball in my little cup where I keep all my accessories. And there's also going to be some changes Cecilia may work with me this Thursday. I'm not sure yet. We have to see if any of the two are still available. Because my friend just got back from her retreat on Monday night. She just got, actually no, Sunday. I'm sorry, it was Sunday. She got back from her special retreat, and she's well rested. But we'll find out if any of them are able to take the helm. If not, and they're busy, then Cecilia will take over on Thursday, which she does say hi to everybody. By the way, I did ask if she wants to hop in the podcast, and unfortunately, she is eating dinner. But she does say hello to everybody, and you know, she does say hello to you guys, and she misses hanging out with you guys. So that's really cool. But today it's something really interesting, which gets into randomness, which actually leads right into randomness since we're done with the announcements. Nora, do you have any announcements? Almost forgot about you. Do you have anything to update folks on, or no?
Not much. If I'm still slowly getting better from my oral surgery I had 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, you told us about that.
Yep, and it went very well. And my mother stayed one night on a Tuesday night before I didn't come on. I was trying to get better because she was here, knowing time with her. So anyway.
Yeah, but you're recovering though with good progress. That's good. You're recovering.
Yep. Oh yeah.
So yeah, that's really good. So yeah, while I was with Cecilia, I actually did something really cool. And speaking of like tech stuff, I got a chance to use two accessible kiosk systems. And if you guys have been at a McDonald's, you know what I'm talking about or what I'm going to bring up. There is now an accessible JAWS-enabled kiosk at every McDonald's area in the area of whatever state you're at. And I was able to try out in ordering a food item from McDonald's using the accessible kiosk system, and it was a really good experience. And I was able to bring a set of earphones, and I was able to place my order independently without the need of sighted help. And the instructions uses the vocalizer Samantha voice. No, it does not use the robotic eloquence. Unfortunately, they did not pick that for the final version of the kiosk.
Hey, JC, we've got Phil.
Oh, okay. Yeah, before I continue, Phil just arrived. Hey, Phil, how you doing?
Hey.
Hey.
A little annoyed today. I'm a little bit annoyed.
Oh, no.
Work. I had to stay at work a little later than normal. That's why I was out here late.
Dang. Wow.
Now I'm just waiting for my bus.
Okay. Well, glad you're here. Nonetheless, I'm glad you're here. So anyways,
But I meant it for the world.
Yep. So the kiosk was very accessible, and I also went to Panera Bread, and they also had an accessible kiosk, but that kiosk, instead of using JAWS for kiosk, it actually used a modified version of Apple's VoiceOver. So there was basically an iPad that was specifically connected to the kiosk system and was specifically modified to use Apple's VoiceOver system. And it was absolutely impressive that it actually works, and you were able to order the order food from there. Sadly, you couldn't use dictation. I tried enabling dictation by doing a two-finger double tap, but unfortunately it didn't work. I mean, you could get it to work, but there's some workarounds. I haven't even tried it yet. Next time I go to Panera Bread, I'll have to try again to see if there's a dictate button. I don't think there is a dictate button in that kiosk. I think they've modified it to make it make it accessible and blocked some of the internal features like dictation and stuff. But it was still good. I was able to use VoiceOver to help me navigate the kiosk screen of Panera Bread. And they had brownies. And man, those brownies are so, oh dang, they're so delicious. And I didn't even know that Panera Bread had brownies until Cecilia told me that they
Neither
had
did I.
brownies.
Wow.
Yeah, I like brownies. Brownies are so good. I especially like the chocolate brownies. Oh, they're so good.
Yeah, that's what we enjoy, baking the chocolate.
Yeah.
And you could
Starbucks had
do,
brownies, but they got rid of them. Starbucks doesn't have
yeah, man,
brownies
that was
anymore, which
definitely unfortunate.
sucks. Yeah.
Jersey Mike's has good brownies as well. At least I think they do anyway.
Jersey Mike's?
Yeah, it's a sub place.
I had never been to that. I'll have to see if there's one in my area. I'll have to
Yeah,
check.
yeah, they're national.
Oh, okay. I'll have to mention that Jersey's
Yeah, Jersey
saying
Mike subs.
New Jersey Mike subs.
They got cold and hot subs. I like to eat both.
New Jersey Mike subs. I'll have to check them out, see if there's one in there.
But I will check out the McDonald's kiosk definitely very soon for sure, because all that advocating we did really paid off.
Yep, it's very accessible. And on to other randomness. I did check out a lot of high-tech toys. There are a lot of new high-tech toys. Some were like flashback. One being that there is now a Simon Says version of Bop It. There's also a regular Bop It and a bigger Bop It, and now you actually get to try the Bop It before you actually buy it. Because previously, with the former Bop Its, in order to use it, you would have to purchase it and take it out of its plastic packaging. Well, now you don't have to anymore because now you get to play with it at the store. So I played with it at a Target store, and I was I was very impressed because it brought me back to when I was a little kid. I played around with a Bop It, played with one of those gadgets. They even had a Leapfrog recordable phone where you can leave a message and play your voice message in various voice effects. And they also had a high-tech voice recorder player, which had a built-in voice recorder. And it also, because it had like on the top, it had four programmable buttons. It was in demo mode, so when you press two of them, one played a message, the other played a message, and then when you press a button on the center, it actually says you can record a message, and then you can record like memories or highlights or things like that. So that is really interesting. And you can also pair it with your Bluetooth device, like your phone or your computer. And, it is made for adults and kids, even though it's a Leapfrog product. And it's really cool. And once I get the link, I'll be sure to share it with everybody in the mailing list. And it's really high tech. And there's even a Leapfrog record player, and it's actually in the shape of an actual record player. They even have a record player Lego and a Lego typewriter. I'm not kidding you, a Lego typewriter. I didn't play with them, but I saw it in a box, and I'm like, whoa, that is modern tech. And like you can build a record player, and they have different pieces for the record player and different pieces for the typewriter, and it's really fascinating. And the quality on the recording on the speaker is really good. I have not tested it because it was only a demo unit, but the recording on the phone side, it seems okay. The quality is, not the best because it's a small, like a phone. Um, and those are the new high-tech stuff. A lot of high-tech gear is coming out these days. A lot of, high-tech, and like I said, they have a record player. They even have a saxophone, a leapfrog saxophone. They have a letter game for kids. Another other uh, other tech uh, gadgets and stuff like that. So like I said, once I get the link, I will be sure to pass it along to you guys so that I can share it with y'all and y'all can read the description of it. And there might be YouTube videos as well, although I haven't even bothered to look at it because it was my first time looking at the item in person and holding it. And it was in a retail box and it had like a try me option where you push a button or turn on a switch. And it, like I said, it has integrated Bluetooth. It has an integrated recorder. It's a music player. I don't think it has a headphone jack, but again, I'll have to look into that and see if it has a headphone jack and if you're able to like record and stuff like that.
What's next? Maybe they're gonna come up with I don't know, talking. Well, we already got talking thermostats and talking Alexa ovens.
Yeah, the infrared infrared thermometers. They have those also, and they have.
Maybe they'll have like a voice-activated air fryer. Because whenever I get my own place, I think I want to hop on the air fryer bandwagon.
Oh, yeah, my mom has an air fryer, but it's not voice activated. Although, if you guys have heard about this, the A Lady Plus is about to be, no, I think it has already been rolled out to some devices. I think it has been rolled out. I'll have to check with my mom's A device to see if hers got access to the A Plus, because since she is an Amazon Prime member, she gets access to it for free, so she doesn't have to worry about paying for it. And I think all Lady A Plus Lady A Amazon Prime customers get access to Lady A Plus for free, unless you're a new customer. If you're an existing customer, yeah, if you're an existing Amazon Prime customer, you get it for free. If you're a new customer, you'll have to pay to get access to it. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, then you can get it absolutely free, along with the other benefits like free shipping, free one-day shipping, and things like that. So, so yeah, that's pretty much it. Angela, do you have any tech-related updates that you want to share apart from the AI thing you demoed, or you don't have any tech-related things or whatnot to report?
Well, actually, JC, I do want to make you aware to save some storage space on my phone and get more apps. Skype is actually shutting down this month, as we all know.
It actually just shut down as of yesterday. I saw the actually no, today actually. It was actually today, because I saw the news update on my on not on my but on Mac Rumors rather. I saw the news update.
Okay. Yeah, because well, I was on there earlier. I didn't get a goodbye notification. All my chats are still running, but thankfully I've already switched to Teams, and I've already logged in to my Skype account with Teams, so I'm good to go. But
yeah, I heard about that.
But yeah, that was great, man. Skype was the first communication tool that I used when I got the computer.
Yeah, that takes me back, man. That takes me back, man. That takes me back to the days when I actually started podcasting. Oh, yeah, right. Holy moly.
KGSC Radio did Skype too for its broadcasts.
Yeah, the horror of setting up everything, routing channels, routing everything. That was when I had my first ever small mixer. I still have it, actually. It's the Behringer UC no not UC 202 because that's the one I'm using right now. The Behringer ZenX 502. That's right, the Behringer ZenX 502. This mixer is the Mackie 12 FX mixer, which you heard me demo plenty of times on both normal and on the bonus episode if you want to go back and listen to it. But I gotta tell you, man, this mixer, it packs a punch. I've used it a lot more than I would ever use it for. I use it for recording bonus episodes, recording
Oh yes.
things of that nature. I still use my Zoom recorder, but for quick recordings like quickies and things like that. And no, there hasn't been an update from Zoom. So if you're wondering if there's an update, no, unfortunately there's no update. But this mixer really packs a punch, and it's very compact too. I thought I was not going to use it at first, but then the more I used it, the more and more I started to use the mixer. The more I started using the mixer for, especially the built-in effects that are
Oh
in
yes.
the mixer itself. I mean, I don't use it a lot. I only use it to like play around and fun stuff, but mainly for recording main song covers. I usually use the internal effects from Logic Pro, which is really that easy to set up and use. So that is really the fact that I love this mixer so much, and the fact that my brother from church was able to gift it to me for Christmas last year is truly a blessing, because I love using, I love audio. I love, because a mixer normally would cost $100. A normal mixer would cost around about 100 to 1,000 K, but for this one, the retail price, if you were to order it from Amazon or Sweetwater, you're looking at 100, $200. But this one, I got it completely free, and it was never opened. The fact that it was never opened, and it was only used twice, but then it was put back in, and now I have it. So this, this is this is why I, love this compact mixer. So yeah, that's what I have been using it for. I'm going to use it more often for recording different things. As far as iPhones, I still have my 14 Pro. I'm going to
Yep.
continue to use it until either A, it dies out on me, or B, it can't receive any more updates, and therefore I'm forced to upgrade to the new either 16 Pro, well, soon to be 17 Pro, but that won't be till September anyway. But I know that Apple's conference is coming up on June 9th.
Yeah, I can't wait to
Yep.
see what we're gonna uncover that. I think Mom and I are gonna get new phones this summer. I'm not sure which model, but I think we're either gonna go to maybe 128 again or 256. Cause I know the last few text offers we've been getting from Verizon, they said 128. So we'll see what happens. It's
Yeah.
not set in stone yet, but I know it's gonna be our
we're
plan.
we're still on T-Mobile. My friend switched to AT. I mean, not AT&T. Was it? Yeah. My friend switched to AT&T. They had Verizon, but now they're on their son's family plan, which is AT&T, and they got a new phone. My friend got an iPhone 16 Pro, and the other one got another iPhone, and I haven't played with it yet, but
Is the battery life good on those things?
yeah, it's good. The battery's okay. I mean, I have not played with it yet because I'm waiting for him to get a case for it, which the case should already be arrived by now. So hopefully he's coming actually tomorrow to do some activities with me in the gym and stuff like that. So and I'm actually gonna help him set up his voicemail. So If you have not heard how to set up a voicemail, it's actually pretty easy to set up. Although I have to set his up because it's gonna be more easier. So I'm gonna be his tech man. I'm gonna help him set up his voicemail, make sure he has a password set and everything, and go buck wild with his phone because I have not used an iPhone 16. I mean, I felt it on display at stores, but I never got a chance to play around with an iPhone 16 Pro or Pro Max, depending on which model. And it does have Apple Intelligence built right in, so that is really a big plus because with the newer iPhone models, you get Apple Intelligence, you get Siri, the integrated AI Siri, the features like awareness and screen aware and all those others that won't come till later, but for right now you just get the standard AI features, and the voice has really improved, and you can use ChatGPT integration, and it's very interesting, and there's this app that I heard about called VOCR, and it's by a
Oh, yes.
developer called CHIG Chicken, whatever his name is. He developed that app, and it now includes AI features. You can ask Llama or GPT to describe the image, and it's very cool. I actually played around with it earlier, and it's really cool. There was an update, but unfortunately it gave me an error, which bummer, but that happens because sometimes a lot of people are downloading the app at once and the server gets flooded and the server gets overboard with so many downloads. But it's very useful. It's similar to OCR and NVDA, and it's rather interesting. It's very interesting there. Let's check with Donald for a second because we haven't heard from Donald. Donald, how are things going with you and your AI stuff and the program? How's that been coming along?
Everything's going fine with me here. I haven't done any more work on the program yet. I think I may need to go do some updating to it. I'm going to try to see if I can add more voices to the AI, the 11 Labs part of the program, and I need to check on the AI key or the API key for the editing part, for the text part.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool if you post that, if you could post a link to the app so that anyone can try it, because it is really cool. I have not tried it, but if you're able to post a link, the direct link to the app, and have people, download it for trying and playing around with, that would be awesome if you could do that.
Yeah, once I get through it, any updates I need to do, all I'll do is I'll get the link to it and put it up to where y'all can get it, and I'll email the group, and it'll have the link in the group. So
that'll be easier. And another feature that I thought of is, unfortunately, the download. And Angela did mention it in the podcast that she's unable to find the download button on Mac to download the text that is important.
There is a download button on there. It's for the audio.
She couldn't find it.
I'm not sure how it works on the Mac, on the browser on the Mac, but it should show up on there. I'll have to go back and look at it again.
Yeah, you'll have to do research.
I don't have a Mac, I have a PC, so.
Oh, okay. Well, in either case, that's a bit of a trial and error, but as soon as you send the link out, we'll definitely take a look at it, and of course we'll send you feedback because you are the mastermind behind it, and it's really cool that you can actually create AI stuff with it, and how many characters you can input on that app? How many characters you can input?
As far as the typing, the editor part goes, it's unlimited.
Oh, nice. And it can generate you can have a whole conversation with that, like a story or something, and you could turn like an article into an audio book or something.
But the thing is, when you do when you run the app, if you put in your text, it's going to tell you, since you're using API keys from 11 Labs, there is a fee for those, and it tells you right on the app, right, how much it will cost before you convert it. So you're not shocked as, oh my gosh, I just made $1 million audio file and I didn't know I was going to be charged for it. No, it'll tell you right up front.
Oh gosh, wow.
But no, it won't be $1 million. But yeah, it'll tell you right up front. It analyzes the text and it tells you how much it will cost to have it converted into audio.
Oh, that's
now what I did notice though, and I can't figure this out, why it's not doing the API key for the AI part, the other part, but it does still tell you how much that will cost, and that's actually cheaper than the audio is.
Oh, okay. But if you want to do simple typing for like having your screen,
well, yeah, what it's supposed to do when you enter in the API key for the Chat GPT portion of it, it's supposed to edit your text and make your text even better, and it's supposed to pipe it right back into the editor so you could save it.
Oh,
wow,
geez. That's really impressive at the API and all the things that are involved with it. There also should be an automatic update in the app itself, so that if there's an update that gets pushed, like let's say if errors are encountered or bugs, it will notify you and say, hey, there is a new update available with bug fixes. Would you like to download and install the update?
Yeah, the way I'm going to have to make these updates is I have to take the program itself and load it back into ChatGPT and instruct ChatGPT to add new features, new voices, things like that.
Oh, okay.
And what it'll do is it'll write the entire thing for me. I don't know a lick of programming, believe it or not. I don't know anything. This was all created with ChatGPT itself.
That is so cool.
That's definitely interesting.
Cool.
I will say that.
Yeah, you can definitely, and that's through proper prompting. So if you ask it for proper prompting, then it'll work.
Well, actually, the thing is, as far as the prompting goes, I think there's a misunderstanding about prompting. You don't have to be complicated with your prompting. All you have to do is just give it the instructions you want and explain it in the best, detail as possible, and it'll understand what you want and it'll create it from there. You don't have to use special wording, special characters. You just tell it. You talk to it like you're talking to me. You say, "Well, I want you to create a program that does this, blah 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 blah," and it'll go in there and it'll give you exactly what you want.
Oh, cool! That is so amazing that program, and like I said, there is a bonus episode that Angela did that has a greater detail of what this app does and how to create.
Yeah, it's definitely impressive so far.
Text files. Yeah.
Yep. So far, before I switched to upload to RCL today, I know I did see we received at least, I think, 4 plays on that bonus episode. I know for Abby's demonstration website, we did 7, and I think for Abby's interview, we did receive 4 plays. I'm sure more will be climbing up the charts.
Yep.
Yeah, Abby will be getting, and of course, Abby will get copies of this too. So.
Yep, that will be totally something. Angela has been a bit, still active, but I think she's been multitasking. I think she's been listening
I heard
TV or whatever's on the screen.
I thought I heard
display.
It was my
There
phone.
you
What's
are.
up? What did you need?
No, we were just making sure that you're still present.
Yeah, I'm still present. I'm just muted because I'm on my phone right now.
Okay. Yeah, we were just highlighting the app that Donald mentioned. And,
Yeah, that was a cool demo to do, by the way. That was a really cool demo. I enjoyed doing that. And 11 Labs will be next.
Yep, 11 Labs is definitely going to be next. And
then Udio will be third. Oh, and I'm going to be trying Suno 4.5, because apparently that's got some new features. I'm curious.
Oh, the app itself or the service?
I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look at the website and the app, and I'm gonna see. Unfortunately, that website's not very accessible, but I'm curious to see if there's any updates with 4.5.
Yeah,
Wow.
that is really interesting. And Udio did say that they're developing their apps. So
Yes, they are. The iOS app is gonna be first, and then the Google Play will be second. I actually attended their Q&A meeting.
yep,
I'm
you
on
did
their
tell us
Discord
that.
server.
Yep, you did tell us that is going to be updated. That's going to be available once that comes
Wow.
out. Same as
This is
with
gonna
this
be
app that I
fun.
mentioned here. So like I said, they are going to send an email, but they're going to send it like 10 at a time instead of like all at once. So once they send it out with the with the various information, they're going to send out the email on how to download the app, and the update is automatic too, and you get to have it perform. And there's going to be a YouTube video that will demonstrate the app in action. So once that gets posted, I'll share that with you guys as well, and it's going to be a lot of uh, content and stuff like that. So uh, a lot of bonus episodes. I will also be in Florida. As a reminder, I will not be here on the 30th of May.
May.
So while the cat's away, the mice is going to play. Well, just like the last episode when I was out of town in uh, Alabama for the camp, and I did surprise you guys, which
Yep.
was kind of a surprise. I did surprise all you guys, and I still keep in touch with some of my campers. Actually, I still keep in touch with the people that are in the camp, and it is really interesting, camp to be at. And one of them did ask me if I'll be going to that camp again, and I told her unfortunately no, because with us preparing to go to Florida for my niece's high school graduation and other stuff coming up, we are constantly busy, busy, busy. So unfortunately, we're not going to camp this year, but hopefully in the future we will definitely.
Yeah, there's always more times. I
Yeah,
mean,
we're definitely, but we really enjoy that camp. It's so amazing. Cecilia went last year with Dane and her family. I went 2 years ago with my mom, my cousins from Long Island, and my aunt from Puerto Rico. So all three of us. Wait, was it me, mom, my aunt, my cousin from my aunt from Puerto Rico? Yeah, four of us. All four of us went to the camp, and it was just. Oh, it was so amazing. It was like being at an actual camp. I've missed being in those camps. And I got free cookies baked from from one of the camp volunteers who I still keep in touch with. Um, and yeah, it's really interesting. And also, speaking of interesting stuff happening, something special is going to happen in 2 weeks. If you guys remembered Anya, who was at the talent show from the performance that we played, uh, a performance episode back, she is going to be getting married in 2 weeks, and she won't be Quinn anymore, and she will have a new name called Zephyr. Zephyr.
ooh, I like that.
And it's like happier, but it's with a Z. Zephyr. Xavier. And that won't take effect till May 18th, or till after May 18th. So she will be married 2 weeks from now, and she is still working at her current job. And we will definitely, whenever her schedule settles down, we will definitely do an in-depth interview with her, talking about her life as well as her future goals and stuff like that. And
Yeah, she's working on big things. I will say that.
I
Uh,
know.
and folks, you can go back in the archives on the podcast. She was actually one of our first interviews. I know we did do Peter Tuesday a couple times. I never got a chance to upload that second interview. I thought I did.
Yeah, we did.
I'm
Yeah,
not
we
gonna
did
lie.
that interview, and they're still working on some things. They still have the Monarch, um, the Victor Reader, stream. That one's still going on. And Orbit Research, they're actually going to be releasing their talking book player soon called the Orbit Player. And they did give a live demo of it on one of the podcasts. So if you have not got a chance to either read up on it or check it out, you can definitely um, view it. Another resource for tech stuff that I technically look at is called the Tech 6 List, and I do check that out. It's run by David Goldfield, who works at Blazy Technologies. And if you have not checked that out, you can do so by typing in Tech 6 List, and it's Tech VII on Google, and you'll be able to find it. And it's a really nice um, tech related
Speak.
website. It has like
Yeah,
updates and stuff.
that's great. Yeah, Chris is actually on that list. He sent us some things. I know one of them was old shortwave air checks from the shortwave radio archive, and they also have the archives of podcasts. So if there are a lot of files on my phone, you'll know why.
You have a lot of stuff on your phone. No
I
wonder you have
know.
like a lot of stuff on the phone. And yeah, I remember when we initially started, we went back and we listened to all the old Visioncast, well, not Visioncast, but the old DJ Mac Radio podcast episodes.
Yeah,
when
that was fun.
Yeah,
I
when
mean,
we use
quality was
Skype.
different, but
Yeah, it was different because I was using not not this mic in particular, but I was using a different mic. I was using the Blue
the Blue
Snowball,
Yeti.
actually. No, it was the Blue Snowball. Because remember when I first started, I used the Blue Snowball, and then I used the Blue Yeti for a short while, and then I moved on to the Mixer, which had the same microphone, the Shure SM58, and I also used the the Olympus recorder to record the stuff. And speaking of that, there is, if you have not checked out the bonus episode from 2012, oh my goodness, it was me demonstrating Spreaker, how to broadcast with it. Oh my word. I that was a flashback. I cannot believe that
Oh, I
I
can tell.
recorded
I
that.
played the file before I posted. I was like, dang, man, I wish I would discover this with my iPod Touch all those years ago.
I know, yeah, that was when
I would have given you I would have given you a follow then.
yeah, that was when Angela was, I don't know how old she was when she was on.
She sounded like she was
Uh,
18 or 20,
do you remember how old you were when you
something like that.
got on the podcast on Spreaker, Angela? Do you remember how old you were when
How
technically
old I was when what I started Spreaker or what?
Yeah, when you were on the podcast with me, when I demoed how to broadcast, you were on your
That was
laptop.
in 2014.
2014 rather. Yeah,
So
it was
I would have
2014,
been
my bad.
26 years old.
Okay,
Holy
I was close.
smokes. Yeah. Yeah, and I said 2012. My bad. I meant to say 2014, but it was oh my gosh. That was and I had a Bluetooth speaker at the time, and it was a bit well, I wouldn't say, well, it wasn't that bad, but the lag when you use it with voiceover, it's a bit behind, and
The first Bluetooth speaker that I had at the Colorado Center was actually a. It's not a Mega Boom 3. It was actually a oh, dang it, I can't remember the name now. It got
oh,
lost, but
I had I had one of the other Bluetooth speakers. It had great sound, which is a good speaker, and I bought that
Mine, I
at a
think the one that my buddy got me, it was shaped like a rectangle.
oh, that's probably the same one I had. It was a stereo Bluetooth speaker,
Yeah,
and
it
it
had
had
it had
three
two stereo
buttons.
speakers.
Yeah, it had
Uh,
two, it had a row of buttons on the top, and it had a
yep.
power switch. And when you turn it
It
on,
was the top right for the buttons, and then I think the power switch was uh on the bottom side,
no, it
like
was on the
bottom
back
left or
actually.
bottom right.
It was on the back of the Bluetooth speaker.
Yeah,
So
right.
it was oh yeah, it was the Philips 502 Bluetooth speaker. That's the one that I
Okay.
had,
Yeah, I'm trying to remember what I
and
had for a few
it
months.
had voice prompts, and it said power on, and then you would actually press the pairing button, and it'll say you are now paired, enjoy, and then it was a
Yeah,
female voice.
I think what I had for a few months there was similar, but it got lost, so I couldn't
Yeah,
bring it
and
home.
you could connect it to external devices as well for those that don't have Bluetooth.
So when I
But
lost that speaker, he managed to get me the first pair of aftershocks as a replacement. So I had those
oh
for a few
yeah, I
months
heard
before
about
my
the
friend's dog ate them.
aftershocks and stuff. I heard about the aftershocks, and yeah, and I did use the Meta glasses again. I did use them to read a card, and I also used it to search for stuff online. And it was unfortunately rainy outside. It was
Oh yeah,
disgusting. Oh,
we need the rain. I did try the live AI already.
oh, cool. Yeah, live translation is live, but not live AI yet. It's still
Well, I'm
for.
actually on the early access.
So am I. I'm on the early access. I love it. It's really cool. You get to try new features before the general public gets them, which is really interesting. And also the Meta View update has been updated. The app has been updated to Meta AI now, so
Oh
it's
yes.
now a standalone app, and also it's also your hub for your glasses. So now, once you update, you'll have to enter additional information like your name and your username once you update everything. And it doesn't take that long. Like when I got the
No, it
update,
was a
it
pretty
didn't
easy
take
setup.
that long. Yeah.
I did a good backup and reset on my phone. I got my apps updated last week for Marie stores, so it updated and it was pretty easy to set up. They have a pretty cool discover feature too, where you can see what other people are using their devices for.
Yeah, it's really cool. Like you get to, and you even get to listen to short clips of the AI being used with other users, what their input is, and you get to listen to their responses too, which is rather interesting and stuff like that. So, yeah, a lot, like I said, a lot of things coming up, especially with the Apple software that's going to come out in June, and I'm sure that there's going to be a lot of people, uh, beta testing this year's upcoming OS, and I'm hoping that, of course, we love to see features, but bugs, 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 bugs. Ugh,
Yeah, you
they
get us
creep
every
up on you
time.
all of a
I
sudden.
know.
They creep on you all of a sudden. So hopefully there won't. I mean, sure, short bugs are hard to like. Well, they're not hard, but they're easy to fix. But hopefully they will cooperate this time and make iOS 19 more responsive and more active and stuff like that. So this is hour number 2 of our podcast. By the way, I'm JC, your president of the podcast, along with Preston, the VP, vice president, and the rest of the crew. So I want to ask everybody how their week has been. So I'm going to start with the ladies first. So, Angela, do you want to go first and share how your week has been, apart from recording the bonus episode?
My week has been pretty good. got a couple things done, and not really much else to report except for what I said in the announcement earlier, that I was going to add Phoenix to my name. Other than that, but yeah, it's been a pretty good week.
And George is Doodles.
Yes, George is Doodles. He skipped the show tonight like a Doodles.
Yes.
Yeah, how dare
and
he.
he's gonna get good payback for that next week when he gets back. So you just listen to this episode and you'll find out why we're giving him such good payback. his thing is going to be grass by the time next week hits. So yeah, anyways, yeah, we're just having fun on that. All right, Nora, how has your week been?
My week has been real good, really good for myself. And I was hoping to go to post-op appointment, but I have nobody to take me over, so I just stay home and kind of hold down temporarily. I'm good otherwise.
You were going to what?
I was going to go to the post-op, but my parents are unable to make it, so they take me there. And it's too difficult to get there. No, it's a long story, but I don't want to tell it here. But anyway, I just have to wait until my mother's done with her treatment. Breast cancer treatment.
Oh, bummer.
Yeah.
That sucks.
Yeah, sure is.
Yeah, but apart from that, you've been doing good. You've been having a good week so far, so
Yep, sure
that's
have.
really cool. And
Yeah.
by the way, you did a good job with your song choice last weekend.
Thank you.
Yeah, you did a good job with your song choice. I was gonna text you, but I kind of forgot because I was so caught up in letting everyone else know how their song went, and I kind of forgot. But that's totally fine. All right, let's continue.
By the way,
Yeah.
I thought one of your nieces went to a college, not the high school.
One of my nieces went what?
I thought your older niece went to college.
No, that my other niece graduated. You're talking about Kayla.
Yeah.
My niece, Brianna, she is graduate. Is it Brianna or London? I think it's London. London is graduating. No, Brianna's graduating from high school. It's Brianna that's graduating from high school.
Okay. How many nieces do you have?
I have, let's see, Kayla, Brianna, London, Eliana, Kayla, 5. I have 5. I have five nieces. All right, let's go to Phil. Phil, how has your week been? Apart from busyness at work.
Yeah, work has definitely been very, very busy today. I'm just tired, exhausted. Just want to go home and relax.
Oh gosh.
But the rest of the week has been good.
Oh, that's good. How about you, Donald?
Yep, my week was good. Nothing much going on here. Just doing what I usually do.
Yep, you've been posting a lot of good. You've been airing good radio content on Super Hit Mix Radio, including those AI images and stuff. Hopefully, you can upload some more stuff.
Oh, yes.
That's really interesting.
I love it.
Yeah, this past weekend I played 80s music.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's not
really
bad.
Cool. That's really cool. Okay,
Yep.
what about, let's see, let me check the participants list to see if anyone...
You forgot me, JC.
Oh, Katie is here. Okay, hi, Katie.
Hey, Katie. Welcome.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi, Katie.
Hey.
Yep. Don't worry, we're gonna get to you in a second, but go in with your intros and then...
Yeah.
Yeah.
What was that, Katie?
Oh, I was gonna ask Angela a question. How come George is not on?
Oh, because I have too many allergy headaches and and I'm too tired and too busy recording other shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm teasing him.
He's just getting older. I think he's just getting older, and I think
he's just old and senile. You're right.
Yeah.
And he's not here to defend himself, so I know we're safe.
Yeah. Next week. Right. Wait till next week. It's gonna...
Oh, he's
in it.
Get it.
I was gonna tease you this week, but since he decided to take the week off, I'll let you. You're off the hook. You're safe.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. But George, my head hurts too much. Sniffy. Oh, the weather's too bad. Oh.
Gosh.
Cry, baby.
Speaking of that, speaking of that, how has your week? How has your week been, Katie?
Pretty good. Other than, I can't sleep on my left side, because it's been bothering me.
Ouch.
Went to the doctors last week. They said I pulled a muscle.
Oh no.
Muscle in my body. That's why I'm like twitching all the time, and so I'm taking muscle relaxer and then another medicine that I have to take with food. It's kind of been helping, but I'm still kind of jumpy. So, and it's been trying to find comfortable spots on the bed, and it's not that easy when you like to sleep on both sides of your sides, left and right.
Oh, jeez. That stinks.
But other than my week was pretty good. I went down to visit my mom this past weekend, so because it was a week early before Mother's Day, because she had something to do on Mother's Day, so I spent time with her this past weekend.
Oh, yeah, and by the way, it is going to be Mother's Day this coming weekend rather. I cannot believe that it is going to be Mother's Day. I've already bought my mother a gift, and I will share what I bought her on next week's show. So that is really something. Which, by the way, I forgot to ask some of y'all, and I know that Angela might have the answer to this. How's Leona been doing? She hasn't been coming on to the show in recent weeks.
Yeah, I know. She got a new job, so she hasn't been able to.
Ah, that explains it. Okay. I was just curious to know where she has been, what has she been up to, but now we know. So, Yep, she has a new job, so we wish her the best of luck. Man, a lot of people are working hard for their money, you know? A lot of people are making
I love
good
it.
greens.
We're making that way eventually.
Yeah.
I agree to that.
Money don't grow on trees, you know? That's the old saying, money don't grow on trees. All right, let's continue. Preston, how has your week been?
Pretty good. I scheduled a lift in advance Friday because I met my mom at her work, and I saw one of my former school teachers. He taught media, but now he works at the activities unit at one of our local health institutions. So I met my mom at her work on Friday because we went to my hometown in Western PA to celebrate my cousin's 50th birthday. We threw a surprise party for her, and it was a great success. We got food catered from one of our local establishments up there, and I had a couple Cokes, maybe one adult beverage, and it was great. So she was very surprised. And this weekend for Mother's Day, I'll be sending my mom what I owe her, but we're gonna be taking a trip to Longwood Gardens.
Oh, nice.
You familiar with that place, Katie? Longwood Gardens?
What place? Olive Garden?
No, it's called Longwood Gardens. It's basically
That was Olive. I thought it was Olive
What'd you
Garden.
say? What was the question?
I'm taking actually we're taking my mom to Longwood Gardens this weekend for Mother's Day.
Uh,
Have you
I heard of Longwood? I heard of Longwood Gardens, but I've never been to Longwood Gardens.
Yeah, neither of that. I know a lot of my local friends have gone there and stuff. I did see on Facebook from one of our local news stations. I guess they have recently been ranked the 19th on the top places to visit in the U.S. So that was cool to learn.
Oh, cool. Nice.
So that's going to be Saturday. We're going to do that. And
yep, that is cool.
and I've been getting more good walks in. I'm going to be picking up my prescriptions tomorrow at Rite Aid or the rest of the week. I got the rest of the week to do that.
Yeah.
And the NFB stuff's been keeping me busy. We got coffee with the president tomorrow night, and
oh, cool. Night with President Riccobono?
no, our state president here.
Oh. I, I thought I thought I was gonna be with the president himself. That would be pretty cool though.
Yeah, that would have been a Washington seminar, but we didn't have any time for that type of gathering because we were advocating, and oh man, that was a good experience.
Yep. And the NFB convention is coming up, which I don't know if we're gonna highlight the NFB convention this year. We're not sure if we're gonna highlight it. We highlighted, I think. When did we highlight the convention?
Actually,
Do you remember?
Yeah, I do, because I've been going to them virtually the past few years. Because sometimes air tickets can be pricey, but I'll make it back to national one of these years for sure. So we did do, and you guys can go back in your feeds far enough in 2021. We did do a highlight of convention in 2021.
Oh yeah, with Chris Nussbaum.
Yep.
That was a lot of fun. Which I hope we can get him back because he's I know he's a busy guy, but hopefully we can make an arrangement.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he'll be back.
Yeah, I'm sure we can make an arrangement to get him back on because he's doing a lot of busy work, especially for the RCL stuff and the radio stuff. And I do have an update from one of our members. I did hear back from Clara. Clara actually called me this week, and unfortunately, you want to go ahead, Preston?
Well, actually, basically, we've been talking to, and she is in Virginia now, and her boyfriend got pretty much hit by a car, so they needed to get some surgery and therapy and stuff. So
yeah, it was really hard for them because honestly, um, that is oh gosh, that is wow. When I heard that, I was like, oh man. But she does miss the podcast. She does miss everybody. And I asked if she wants to come back, and she's like, well, not right now because she needs some time to recuperate and recover. It'll take a while to get back to normal, but we do send our thoughts and prayers up. And it's hard to cope with these things, especially in serious situations like this. But all we can do is just pray and continue to keep our spirits lifted in such a way. And we're just you know, we can do all, we could do all that we can for that person or that individual and stuff like that. So we will definitely continue to keep our buddy Clara in our thoughts and prayers, and hopefully soon we will get her back on the podcast because she is she is one funny individual to have around on the podcast, and she is really such amazing. And I remember when we had her on, she was really funny and entertaining and stuff like that. So we will definitely hopefully have her on in the not too um, distant future. We'll definitely have her on the podcast. Um, and Paige Lombardi, in case you guys know, she is doing well. She actually posted her first cover in a while. She has posted, and I saw it on my YouTube page. Not my YouTube page. I meant to say her YouTube page. She posted it, and she got help through me because she was trying to post it through a service, and I will demonstrate it in a future episode, or yeah, bonus episode, called Tunes to Tube, which is a service that will let you post MP3 files
Yep,
directly to YouTube.
that's
And
actually what we use for our RCL stuff. Funny enough.
ah, oh yeah,
Yep.
that's the same thing. So that's really cool.
And for any
And
longer videos, I just ask Angela to convert the audio to video, and I just upload it that way. So
yeah, and pretty soon you can actually, and I will demonstrate this in a bonus episode too. But I figured out that on the Applevis podcast, that on the latest, well, I wouldn't say, well, actually no, not latest, but on the episode prior, a certain individual demonstrated using VLC Media Player how to convert a WAV file into MP3 using the VLC Media Player. And
oh, okay.
it's very easy to do, and I will demonstrate that in a future podcast. So you can also convert, I think, M4A and other file types as well. Um, but mostly I use Logic to convert like video files, just like the video that I did of a talent show. I was able to convert that into MP3, well, through an external website, and I was also able to convert the video of Kim and her band singing, the clip that I sent to you guys. I was able to convert that into MP3 thanks to Logic, and it's really impressive. But I will demonstrate how to do that in VLC Media Player. And in fact, VLC Media Player, I heard it's really accessible, and it's very
Yep.
easy to use, and you get to turn up the volume a little louder. So if the volume is low, you get to turn it all the way up to less than 100. So you actually get to turn the volume up, and you're able to either stream or convert. But the conversion is pretty straightforward.
Yeah, I have not tried to convert anything yet, really. So this is going to be interesting. I use it more for like streaming. Well, I do have some audio files on my laptop. Of course, I have this Super Mix Radio stream. I also have some old audio files from other networks. I mean, some that are not even in existence anymore. I just kept it on there just for good sake, I guess.
I even remembered when I first when we used the news sounder for our news highlights for our podcast, and that was actually from, oh gosh, what was it? NBC? Was it? No, not NBC.
No,
It was,
I think we did.
what
Well,
was it?
we did. RCL did BBC for a bit. We still have that loop.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was that. It was that one of those little bloopers thing. It was a little clock that you hear on dun dun dun, like one of that's the
Oh
one
yeah. Well,
we used to use
we
that,
still
but we
use that.
stopped it. Yeah, our podcast used to use it, but we got tired of it after the fact, and we did use it. But yeah, it's really interesting, and yeah, so Let's see what time is here. 9:29. Okay, it's almost 9:30.
Wow.
Wow, I can't believe it. Like our podcast is really interesting. So, um, so I was going to ask y'all, what y'all have planned for this Mother's Day. So we're gonna go around the room and ask what y'all have planned for Mother's Day. We'll start with Angela again because she's awesome and we love her and thee so much. Just saying because she's awesome.
Aw,
Love thee, Angela.
I love thee. For Mother's Day, I'm gonna do something sweet for Madison since she's a first-time mom. So I'll probably make her something sweet.
Oh yes.
And you're going to reveal it on the podcast for next week?
Yeah, I could.
Okay. You should definitely record it and play it for us. we're definitely gonna play some stuff from Mother's Day when it gets closer to it. So you'll hear some stuff during the randomness portion after we do performances. And don't worry, I will send my 2 additional performances that I was not unable to send last week, which is fine. I decided to like step aside and kind of, step aside the sidelines and just kind of take a break for a little bit. But I'll be back next week for performances, so you'll get them in your inbox, Angela, probably by the end of this week. I'll send them to you. But anyway, let's go to Katie, and then Nora will be on deck. Katie, what do you have planned for Mother's Day?
Like I said before, I saw my mom this past weekend, so I don't really have plans for Mother's Day. Not sure what I'm doing. Um, that's it.
Oh gosh. Okay. Nora, and then Donald and Phil. Go ahead, Nora. What do you have planned for Mother's Day?
Right now I have no idea if we're having anything for Mother's Day too. I don't know, 'cause my mother needs a lot of resting and we have my mother let me know if her sister's gonna do anything special for Mother's Day, and I prefer that we all get together. We have to wait and see right now. Point, I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Usually we
All
do
right.
know, but at this time this year we don't know yet.
All right. And what about you, Donald? What do you have planned for this Mother's Day? Even though we unfortunately mentioned the passing of your mom, unfortunately we did mention that during the episode. Or during one of the episodes we mentioned it, so.
I don't think we should do that, JC. That's gonna be...
Oh yeah, that will cause it. Alright, well, we'll skip that. Alright, so we're gonna bypass that. Sorry, Donald, you could stay muted. Didn't mean to mention that, but anyway, we'll go to Philip then. Go ahead, Philip.
All right. For me, probably, I think, well, probably hang out with my mom, just watch TV with her, see how she's doing. As of anything else, I have no idea. Maybe,
Oh, wow.
maybe my older brothers might think of something.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Alright, so for me, I am probably gonna go to church as I normally do. I'll probably be serving this Sunday. Hopefully, because one of my ComHab workers just got back from her retreat this past Sunday. So hopefully if she's still up for it, she'll be able to take me. If not, then I will have to serve the weekend before I go to Florida. And I will definitely highlight you guys on that. and I'll definitely highlight you guys. And of course, if I receive um, recordings from Anya's wedding, I will be more than happy to share with you guys on that. And it's gonna be a lot of fun. So even though I won't be there in person, I'm sure I will share some highlights from the wedding, which is going to be rather interesting. And I'll definitely let you guys know how it went, and I'll be sure to send my congratulations that you guys said congratulations to her. I will definitely send it. And hopefully she will come on the podcast in future. And she's also doing apartment searching. I forgot to mention she's also going to search for an apartment so that her and her husband can live independently. And
Oh yes.
because she is going to be married, and with marriage comes, big things like moving into a new apartment and living, and of course having kids, because there's going to be a lot of it's going to be a lot of responsibilities. So but we are super excited on that, and I will let you know how it went. And there might be some hidden gems, so you'll have to wait an episode to find out on what else is new. How are moving on to other things? How are Lulu and Sergeant doing? Your two pups, dogs rather. Your two dogs, Angela. How are they doing?
They're doing good.
They haven't been barking up a storm.
They were earlier, but they're doing okay now. Miss Lily likes to play games with her food.
Oh no.
Oh boy.
What do they usually like to eat?
Oh.
What do they usually like?
I'll feed them dog food, but then she'll only eat part of it.
Oh no. Oh no.
Or some days she just won't eat. She'll go be with the baby. It's a game she's playing.
Oh gosh.
Wow.
But we do get her to eat eventually.
That's really interesting. Do you still have Casey the dictionary, by the way? Do you still have it?
Yeah, I still got Casey.
Oh, okay. I was about to say you could probably do a bonus episode in the not too distant future, because you did promise to do that, but unfortunately you've been caught up on other things. So.
Yeah, well, what I'm gonna be doing is I actually ended up selling my Windows 11 laptop. I'm gonna be getting Philip a much better one for Christmas, because the one I was gonna give him is really basic. So I've decided I'm gonna get him a really nice one for Christmas. Yes, Phil, if you're listening.
You're gonna be treated to a nice, good laptop.
Yay!
A good one with better processor, better
Yeah,
memory,
that way he can
RAM.
go on Discord with his friends and he can play games again like he used to. Because that
and of
one...
course join Zoom, of course.
Yep.
Yeah, with Zoom, yeah.
So, yeah.
I remember you had your computer, and
I'm gonna get him a better one. Because that one I had is just not good. I mean, it's okay, but it's... For what Philip would use it for, he'd probably struggle with it.
Have you tried UTM, Angela? I was curious to know if you've tried it.
UTM, what's that?
It's really cool. I'll have to demo it in a future episode, a bonus episode, but it's basically, it's smaller than VMware Fusion, but the nice thing is that you can install either Intel or ARM64, which is highly recommended. ARM64 is recommended.
Oh yeah, I was gonna get Parallels and get an ARM version of Windows 11, and I'm gonna get NVDA and yeah. But I need to figure out what I'm doing first with my Mac, because I may be upgrading to a newer one and selling this one. I'm not sure yet.
Yeah, I used the Intel version of Windows, but I got a message that says your disk is full, and I was like, oh, that's the wrong version.
Oh no.
It's nothing bad, so I had to delete it, and once I installed the ARM64, everything worked fine again, so the only thing is JAWS does not work on ARM Windows yet.
As far as I'm no.
That's wild.
It does
Dang.
work. It does work now because JAWS before was not working. But
Does it now?
works.
Because I tried an ARM Windows version and it said no, it wouldn't install it.
It does work. You just have to make sure that everything is working properly. You have to.
Oh, well, I got a call from somebody.
Oh, he is late. Oh no!
You get surprise, bird brain.
Doodles is late.
goodness.
Doodles is late.
How on earth wow, we have mentioned him quite a few times on this episode, and now he comes back.
Well,
Doodles
I can't
is
because
late.
I can't only get a question is. The question is in the show there's
Well,
so the question is this.
what is
Why do you like your phones cold and then freezer? Why do you like that? Why is that a thing?
oh, whatever, George.
I'll
By the
never
way,
do that.
everybody teased George.
we
No.
we
He's
did-
heard no.
we-
He's heard because he left her phone in freezer by mistake.
Fudge.
She left phone.
Doodles,
just-
you're
Oh,
fired.
there you are.
This is your last paycheck.
Yeah, George, you're fired as
No, it is.
CEO.
You're
I'm
fine,
Well,
I'm CEO and Philip is CFO. I don't know, or
Yeah,
COO.
well,
that's
look-
case,
well,
that's
look-
case, Preston, I'll
Hey.
Brian whoop your ass. Yeah,
Hey, George,
hey, can hear you.
doing fine. You're late.
yeah.
Yeah,
well,
George.
at least the crew is back.
Mister,
Well, that's
I'm
that's
too tired. My head hurts too much. I'm coughing.
Now,
Yeah,
I'm
I have allergies and I can't be on the show.
The show's never yet. I can always put an extra dedication for you.
Oh, poor baby.
You know what?
And by the way, Katie is exempt from being teased.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
Katie's safe.
Katie is safe. I've
Okay.
decided.
I may be safe from Angela, Preston, Philip, Nora, JC, but I don't think I'm safe from
Yeah, I didn't live. So
from George.
I
He's
didn't live.
always going to
I
check on
get
me.
you out.
Yep. And
And
remember,
I am some of your friends. Also, I can call some.
George is Mr.
And-
Prickleson. And what, Philip?
We have the
Preston?
same friend.
He won't
He
get
won't
his
give
medicine.
us medicine.
Right.
George?
I don't remember that from that. Where was that from?
I'm gonna call Veronica. That's not calling
A long
Veronica.
time ago. But
Oh yeah.
George is Mr. Prickleson, and what does that guy say it with me? He won't give us medicine.
Yeah, you won't phone
Hard
call
to
you
say
make
it on
please.
live,
See.
but-
Right, Phil?
Yep.
So
What up?
I can podcast with
Sorry, George is Mr.
I
Prickleson.
had a separate call.
Oh,
I had a
okay.
separate call.
That's a good move. That's
That's
a
it.
good move.
Right,
There you
right,
go.
right, Philip? What is it? George is Mr.
No,
Prickleson, and
he won't give
He
us
won't give us medicine.
Mhm.
Well, Lisa
I thought the saying. It's funny because I thought the saying was Angela's Mrs. Prickleson and she won't give us medicine.
hey, all right, Philip, you're fired. You were supposed to help me tease George.
Oh,
Yeah.
What's
up with
Oh, and by the way, since he did that, that last recording he sent was a pussy girly trajectory. What's up with that?
Wow.
oh come on, you doodle fart.
Damn.
The one at work
Dang.
was a pussy ass girly trajectory. What's up with that? Do you not know how to aim
It was
properly?
not. No, it wasn't. I did aim properly.
The one at like
You are such a doodle fart.
the
That's
one
what
at
you
like
are.
what 1:40 this
No.
afternoon. It sounded like you didn't aim properly.
Yeah, what's up with that, man?
Oh.
Sounded like a little girly sitting Miss Prissy. What's up with that? You know I don't like pussy ass trajectories. Everybody pick on Phil. George, you're safe.
Oh, come on, sweetness. I love you.
Where's the
I love you too much.
we should announce it. We should make a couple announcements before I make it.
Unless
In
Philip.
class this week, we on Josh.
Well, that's what?
Oh. Go ahead, George.
Men talking, women be quiet.
Oh.
That was right.
You know what? Maybe I should change my remark. It's George who's Mr. Prickleson, and he won't give us medicine.
Thank you. That's much better.
In class, we had class week, Veronica, and he showed up late to class. He
Very late.
An hour late, actually.
Hey, the reason why I was late the reason why I was late today because I had to stay late for work. No, I actually had to stay later for work.
No, we were talking about you being late to class, sweetie.
Yeah,
I wasn't late for class. I had been late. I was on time today.
You were late to Veronica's class.
Yeah, that's why she had to give you
that yesterday. Class, yes.
Yep.
Yes, that's
because Phillips, Mrs. Prickleson, and she won't give us medicine.
Oh, that's it. I'm going to get you, sweetness. I'm so going to get you.
Okay.
Miss Girly Trajectory. Should we play it so that everyone knows how girly you sounded? No, I'm kidding.
Oh, fuck no. Don't do that. I'm literally just almost home right now.
Dang it.
Yeah, the one at like one something sounded like a girl. I'm like, what the hell's up with that? Where's your deep one, Doodles?
Yeah, what's up with that?
Doodles doesn't know how to aim properly. That's the new tagline.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what,
as long as it's not, I'm going to be missing my bus. I didn't miss my bus. I didn't miss my bus.
But you did the other day.
About damn time.
And we had to play that song from Udio.
Oh yeah. Well, I wrote a song about missing the bus and missing the train. Maybe we could write about not knowing how to aim. What's with that prissy trajectory?
You heard it here, folks. There'll be another exclusive
I love these
song.
things.
Oh, wow. Damn. Damn. Okay.
There'll be another.
I love her so much. I love my dear Angela.
Just for fun.
I should learn more from the show.
But if he calls me Phoenix, maybe I won't tease him as much.
I do love you, my sexy Phoenix. There. Kiss off.
Haha. Mr. I can't aim properly.
Yeah, that's really interesting. But
you said you wouldn't tease me.
As much.
I knew.
Wow.
I said as much. No. Nope. Everybody's all good. But I think it's time for shout-outs, isn't it, you guys?
Yeah. Yeah, it is. Yes. Yep. So,
I'm looking about 10 minutes. I'm about a couple minutes out from home, so yeah.
The question with no answer. You do this question.
I'll tell you what.
Why did you feel the need to leave your phone page? Why is that thing?
Oh, shut up, George. Anyway, we're gonna let Phil go first to see. We're gonna let Philip do his shout out first because he's almost home. Maybe he'll have a better trajectory for me. That Doodles.
Dang. Dang.
You're Doodles, Angela. You're so always been Doodle.
All right.
I love these.
Yeah. We'll let you go. We'll let you go first, Phil, since you're almost home.
And then I'll go after Phil because.
Of course, JC.
I'll pass the hosting to Angela after.
Yep, and then after JC will be Katie.
Okay. All right, we'll do that in that order. Okay. Go ahead, Phil. You're first.
Shout outs to the Vision Cast team. It's been an awesome episode today, especially talking with all the new tech that's coming out and the new leapfrog stuff.
Yep.
That's going to be good. Shout outs to my mom for amazing Mother's Day for next week. Shout outs to the rest of the family. To my two most amazing, beautiful girlfriends. My three amazing, beautiful girlfriends.
Wow,
to my dearest Leona, to my dearest Angela L, as well as to my dearest, most amazing, sexy Phoenix, who I love, cherish, and adore.
Wow.
I love all of these.
Wow. Damn.
Dang.
Wow. Okay. You can't count. Can't make trains. Can't count. Can't get the bus on time. Can't get to work on time. Wow, he's a mess.
Shut up, George.
Shut your trap,
Shut
George.
your trap.
Shut your trap.
Nope.
All right. Anyway.
At least I wasn't late like you were today.
Go ahead, Phil. Continue.
I like to do it. So.
We'll put.
But yeah,
we'll
amazing
put
shout out.
house for that.
Sorry, of course. Shout outs to our crew here. Everybody's here. To Super Hit Mix Radio. To our production crews, as well as my dearest, most amazing, beautiful love, my dearest, beautiful Angela Phoenix. Love thee.
Wow, Liz for playing.
Wow.
I love
All
thee.
right, George. All right.
Liz for playing friendly.
All right.
See you, Phil.
See you, Phil. Love thee.
See you, Phil. All right.
Love
you all.
All right. JC, you're up, and then Katie's on deck.
All right. Okay, and then I'll
What?
duck out of here once I say,
Oh, and
my
Jack. Okay, got it.
chat.
Yeah, Katie's on deck. She's up after JC.
Okay. Yeah.
I think it's
All right.
almost not Jack. Okay, got in Jack. Okay, good.
All right. Shout out to the whole Vision Cast team. It has been a great episode. And even though George made it towards the end of the episode, or right towards the middle,
It's closer to the end, but yeah,
Closer to
he's
the
Doodles.
end. He's Doodles for that. But we love.
I'm actually reading show together right now. The show for Thursday night. I'm working on that. So.
Okay, yeah. But we love V for that. We love V for everything that you do, especially for the Music Mayhem shows and all that. So we do love V for that. Even though we tease you in a good way, so.
He can't aim properly either, though. But at least Philip gets it 99% of the time.
Ooh. All right. Anyway.
When Preston is long hair, by the way.
Anyway.
Yes, right?
Anyway. All right. Anyway, shout out goes to the whole team. You all are awesome. To Miss Julia, it has been such a pleasure being your student since we started. We are now connected, and don't worry, we will play your original stuff soon. And she is on Apple Music, so if I do end up getting recordings from her, I will be sure to pass it along to you guys so you can play it on a future performance episode. So be on the lookout for that. And also bonus episodes from me will be coming very soon. And yeah, a lot of episodes, bonus content will be coming soon. And shout out to the MGT or EGC family, because they're going to change their name to Echo Grace Church on May 31st. So big shout out goes to the EGC crew. You know who you are, and we love you very much. And Jesus loves y'all too. And also shout out to my mom. Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you. And to the rest of the family from Florida, Puerto Rico, and Cecilia, Dane, and to all the rest of the Delight fam. Love y'all too. And that's about it. So I am out of here. I will see y'all next week. And until then, be safe. And I'll catch y'all either on the mailing list or on WhatsApp, or I'll see y'all next week.
Alrighty.
All right, Katie's on deck, and I'm out of here.
We will hear from you soon.
All right.
See you, JC.
JC's wrong. He's on my end. The baseball is one off.
I sent out shout out to the whole Vision Cash. Shout out to my mom for Happy Mother's Day, and also shout out to Dawn. This evening. And that's pretty much it. See you guys next week.
Okay, talk soon.
All right, see ya.
Behave, Missy.
You behave. Stay
I
out
don't
of
live. I don't really live.
Stay out of.
What? I made fun of one friend on the phone, two friends.
George,
You be trouble. She said, you behave.
Stay out of trouble, or stay out of
What? No, that's not
stay
it.
out of
Wow.
trouble with Angela.
She's trouble. She was phone for her. She didn't also do it. I'm not sure why. Yeah,
She's always good.
Bullshit.
She's good.
Yeah, she talks to showers, talks to video carriages, leaves it on the fridge. I mean, this is a mess.
All right. See you guys next week.
Okay. Everybody, all right?
You too.
Bye.
We will. Bye, Katie. Alrighty. Well then, let's see. Do we want to go alphabetical order?
You know, and then Nora does it for you, maybe.
Yeah, that'll
Hi.
work.
Okay. Oh, hi. My turn?
Yeah, Nora does Nora. Okay.
Okay. Thank you. My shout out to George, Angela, Preston, Katie, and the other Angela, and Leona, JP, Donald, and everyone else on this wonderful team. And my shout out to all of your listeners out there, and hope you all have enjoyed this wonderful show, podcast, episode. And I thank you, and my shout out to all the mothers out there. Happy Mother's Day, and hope to see you all next week.
Everybody, Nora. I'll press you out.
Alrighty. Well, yeah, definitely this has been a fun show and I enjoyed it. So, shout out to our team for putting this together. Because as I say, without a team and without people listening, we will be nothing. So, thank you for that. Shout out to our friends, past, present, and future, who join us on Zoom when they can. And I do want to give a special shout out to Donald for running all of our content. I know more is coming down the pipe, so if you're listening on Super Mix Radio, don't worry, more music is coming at you as soon as we say our goodbye. And I'm looking forward to see what other stuff we come up with for the station. Business is going to be great, as always. So, it's part of my binge listening throughout the day, along with other stuff. I got so much stuff on my devices, it's not even funny. So, enjoy that. I'm also looking forward to our bonus episodes coming down the pipe. That's going to be exciting and much, much more. So, as always, our Facebook is VisionCast. Our YouTube is Story Creators Network. You can also check us out on our VisionCast email list at vision-cast@groups.io. And if you're not subscribed, just make sure you put the word plus subscribe in there and you will be subscribed. And you can also look us up on the web as well. So there you go, visioncast.network. And yes, folks, more is coming down the pipe. So shout out to all my friends and family that will be hearing this. And happy Mother's Day to everyone who celebrates it. And if you're not a mom yet, don't worry. It's going to be a good, rewarding feeling someday for you. So have hope and have faith.
That was awesome.
So there you go.
Who's next? See who's there from Donald?
Yep. We got Donald. You're up, Donald, when you're ready.
I think I was so weird myself. I'm not sure if she did that. So, yes.
What, George?
Probably Donald. You here?
I'm here. We're looking for Donald.
Yep.
Donald, it's your turn.
Then you may have to.
Oh, are we doing shout outs? Okay.
Yep.
Give my shout out to the entire team for a great show tonight and for everything else. I hope that we all have a great rest of our weeks and continue to listen to the all new Super Mix Radio.
Awesome.
Amen.
And I seen the show for morning where it's always sent to you a moment ago. So you have the show from morning also. You have about now. And yeah, it's cool. So it's the two me now. So is it me up next or?
Yeah.
I guess it's next.
Yeah. You can go next, George. I don't mind.
So I was like shout out first to Jason Preston. They're awesome. Starting podcast out a couple years back. And bring myself and Angela on the podcast and making movies today, and also Angela L, who is dealing with internet problems. So it's kind of it's modified on now, but it was known before. So it's kind of what she was the storms. These storms this week, by the way, on Monday. This guy seems thinking on my side. But RTL was airing on Monday when we were doing the recording. I went like it's pouring outside. It was downpour. And actually,
I was gonna say
rain. Yeah,
we actually
I
got.
was on the recording. I'm like, it's a downpour. Like it was nasty. It's very very massive rain.
Yeah, it was. It didn't rain here. Well, pretty much until last night. We got a little bit of drizzling on Monday during the taping, but it was crazy. But I know we needed it.
Downpour. When we were taping on Monday, it was downpour. It was really just trying to downpour. So we had to run from there, and Michael, wow. Yeah, I mean, RTL is funny. It's becoming even more improved. I think with the new leadership and stuff, and I think it's feeling even bigger than before. I think it's going to go up. Oh, yeah, the fact that Ashley's on the show, and that's pretty cool. It's pretty cool, and I think the format's changed a little more so, and for the better. So excited to see where it goes.
Yeah,
and it's pretty cool.
It has been uploaded to the
It
has been uploaded to a podcast feed. I emailed it to all the affiliates this evening before I came on.
Awesome.
So
hopefully they'll think the Hot Rod Todd joke was funny. I just realized I'm like, oh shoot, I don't think
it was funny. It wasn't anything bad. You said we made a joke, and people have that sense of humor nowadays.
I was talking about balls and Todd's hot rod for George.
It was not anything that
I didn't say bad words. I was just trying to be funny. I hope everybody sees that. I just realized.
Here's the example of sense of humor. It was a meme put out President Trump. He didn't put out himself. It was a meme about as a pope, just kind of dressing Pope. People were like, what the? How dare he put that? Even put it out. It was someone put on as a joke. It wasn't him put it out. The people were kind of something funny, and actually some people do think it's funny. It was it was a meme. It wasn't any more than just a picture. If that can invoke the anger in you, that's very bad. Since you were kind of cool nowadays, tell someone. Veronica's a great singer writer. Shout out to Veronica, she's awesome. Hopefully we have her back on the show soon.
Yep, she did say she's gonna send me more music stuff, so we'll look forward to hearing that.
If I get first to send you also, and I think you the class in the drug, so I use the Chris Allen as well. But she's a great singer, really. She's very cool also. But I want to say happy birthday to both Leona and Angela L. And my amazing girlfriend, Angela TX, she's awesome. And hot and sexy and cute and adorable. And amazing. And then even better production than before. The production of the show itself has actually really laid back and chilled, and even I think it's just a new era of RTL.
Yep. It's gotten a lot better now that
I love it.
Yeah. Tim with the hot, sexy voice. I'm sorry, I do like his voice, but at least my clone will be nice.
Can I throw him now, please? Can I throw him now?
My clone of Tim is dating a really nice clone of Lynn.
Actually, you know what, George? I actually have a clone of him in my Dropbox. I can send you, George.
No, I won't. No,
oh, he already heard that one, Preston. He already heard that one.
Okay. My bad.
Well, I heard a lot of so.
And George, you might want to take note. We don't have a date yet. It's going to be sometime in July. Radio Connection Live will be turning 13 years old as an institution.
Awesome.
So everybody will be invited to that celebration.
Including Hot Rod Todd, who has a thing for George. Just don't tell his wife.
You're horrible. Both of my child, he just please doing my child and cut me off my child. So that's lovely easier. No, you're awesome. The whole team's awesome. Katie, of course, her fiance Donald is awesome as well. And everyone listening to the show, to Nora, to Katie, to Don, to Donald, to you, Angela, to Angela L, to Rihanna, and all points in between. You're awesome. And just, much more success. I'm RCL in here. And if you want to do RCL, it airs Wednesday nights right here on Sensation. And if you listen to me Ram, it airs twice. Once Wednesday morning and once Thursday night.
And we have the best show ever.
Yep, I second that.
You hear they show this past week now because next week was probably more eclectic than I've done before. So, and I'm sorry on the show for Thursday, but almost matter. But if that case didn't go in there, a new debut song, no one's heard yet. All right, no one's heard the song yet.
Oh boy,
I just put it together today, and just it'll be played at Thursday night. So tune in for that. New release the song I made. And then I'm like, well, let's see what it does with lyrics. I'll write out lyrics and see what it does with it. And kind of, I write my own lyrics in my own song style, and I came up pretty good.
Well, we all know that George doesn't know how to write songs.
This is my testing we do with the song.
No, but George, he's not an AI king. He's not a tech king. He's just as bad as old fart Tim. Oh, burn. Actually, no. Actually, no. All kidding aside, George is way more open. He may be more old school and old fashioned, but at least he's open.
Right.
You have to evolve. You can't be stuck in one thing. You evolve back to actually both ways. Go back to take them from the past and future also. You have both. I think to get a little bit of diversity. So.
Yep. So if you go on the RCL podcast feed, you will see that. We have like over 300 episodes and counting, and I think this show has about the same amount. I'm going to go back and check on
about 3 years plus. Almost more.
Yeah.
Yep.
And yes, it's pretty cool. I think the format last 2 weeks in a row, and this is a short term, by the way. Much more relaxed, much more fun. It wasn't fun before. It was just what's gonna happen next.
Oh yeah, it was boring during the air checks. I would go and talk to George, like, we have to listen to 20 minutes of air checks. But now it's much more fun. Jamie engages everybody.
Yeah, and that's what you're looking for engagement wise. I think we do 2 or 3 air checks a week, and it was kind of for short ones, the short ones better. The short ones, are better than the longer ones, I think.
Which I gotta work with Jamie because I have a surprise air check for him. I have a surprise air check for everyone, but we'll see.
Am I in the know or no? You're not coming here.
Oh no, dear! You'll find out soon enough.
Yeah, and I will. And just to answer your question, George, from earlier, I'll download the show for tomorrow. And I'll get it ready tonight, so when it airs, I'll get it ready for tomorrow morning when it airs and everything. And
you'll have the show by for Thursday. You'll have by anything else. I'll make sure that's in by night or tomorrow morning. So
okay, and also I'll get to work on that AI program. I'm gonna go see if I can add more voices to it and see if I can do something with that API key for
because it's a static list is what's happened, Donald, so you need to that needs to be fixed in the code a little bit, but I don't know how you could do that. Basically, it's a static list.
What I want to try to do is for the API key for the ChatGPT thing. I need to see if I can get it to where you could use any of the models on ChatGPT because when I tried to use it, it wouldn't let me do it. So I don't know what the deal is. So,
okay.
And just to remind you guys, when you do use API keys, do not give them out to anybody, because if you do, those keys, you're being charged. You're being charged a fee to use those.
Yeah, or if you're going to give them out, give it to someone you trust. Like, I wouldn't mind if George had my key.
Well, I can't use it anyway, so it would be pointing me out.
Yeah.
No, but I'm just saying, for example.
Modifying that stuff.
All right.
We should do the testimony for the relations on my way.
Yep. Yeah, we do. Are you done with shout-outs, George?
Yeah.
Because I think we're going to have...
Yeah.
It's getting close.
Angel, I just thought of something. It would be neat to add George's voice for the AI lab thing.
Yeah, I do have his clone. I do have his clone. It's just his voice is kind of harder to do because of the...
Well, also... We don't get the chance to do that because
when he comes to visit me, I'll have him record in a much more professional mic. But it's time for me to do shout-outs and close this thing out because it's almost time for me to feed the Rugrats their dinner.
Yeah. It's a great one.
Including a shady little Lulu who thinks she is sly and only eats when she wants to.
Oops.
No, I'm like you. I'm like you, right? All the time.
George, shut up. Shout out to Pain in the Butt George, who likes to tease me about mistakes I made. Well, he sounds like a little girl every time with his trajectories. There.
Like what? Like
what you said earlier about the fridge thing. Now, anyway, Pain in the Butt George, who can't do anything right. No, so shut up. Anyway, shout out to George. Shout out to Pain in the Butt George. Yeah, we're not bringing that up. I already said it. Now, anyway, shout out to Pain in the Butt George, who's the least favorite unsuccessful trajectory boyfriend. Now, shout out to my dearest George. Shout out to my dearest Philip. And shout out to Angela and Leona. Shout out to the whole VisionCast team, RCL team. Shout out to my text-to-speech team, because yes, even AIs deserve a shout-out. Don't look at me funny, George. And
I do every single day of my life.
Shout out to Preston, who so far, because those two men don't know how to do it right, has the best trajectory, even though he made it a blooper in the show. But still won't send it for real yet, that Doodles.
I know. I'm working on it, bro.
You've gone multiple times and you forget to send me one, you Doodles. No.
But people think they can't really mean to each other in there. This is just banter.
This is just banter. That's all it is. And
if you don't like it, please just don't.
Yeah. And shout out to all our listeners, because the show wouldn't be possible without you. Shout out to Sexy Donald. No.
Okay, now. That's how you
I gotta hit on my boss. No.
Well, that
no. Shout out to Donald, who airs. Shout out to Donald, who airs our shows every week. And
Jesus God Almighty, what the hell's on?
Thanks to this whole team, this has been great.
All right. I should stay on the show.
George. Anyway, shut up. Anyway, keep technology alive. Let your talent shine, and remember, George is Mr. Prickleson.
That's right.
Right? And as always,
you got that right.
Doodles spilled the milk.
And Doodles pumps objects around the house when she wants to. When they don't know right.
Oh, shut up.
Yeah,
and
right.
George is Mr. Prickleson. And
he won't give us
medicine.
And Doodles misses the bus.
And Doodles missed the bus. All right, guys, take care.
He missed the bus and the train.
Yep.
That's a double take.
All right, you take care, and God bless. Night-night, everyone.